And now we want to take a look at these gorgeous photos. These are called light pillars, a really fascinating phenomenon that meteorologist Blake Hansen is out on the weather deck to check out. And Blake, I know that typically on my drive from Ada, right around the Amway region, we typically see these light pillars. So it's the time of year that we start to see these across the region.
It really is, Sam. This is the time of year. This really only occurs during the winter months because the main ingredient to see these light pillars is that you need some cold air. I want to take a look at some other pictures, at least across northern Michigan. This was what occurred just a few days ago. Northern Michigan was able to bask in this view. This is from John and Gaylord. You can see numerous light pillars shooting up into the heavens above. This is from Bill O'Rourke from just in Kalkaska, so just eastward of Traverse City. And then one more photo from the National Weather Service office of Gaylord. This was taken in Gaylord. You can just see the fascinating views here. So the key ingredients for light pillars, you need cold temperatures. That's why this really only occurs in the winter months here in the state of Michigan. You need enough moisture for ice crystals to form. We'll talk about ice crystals in just a second. We usually see enough moisture from the influx of the Great Lakes, and you need generally a light to calm wind, so a more still night when it's all said and done. Let's talk about the light pillar formation. You need ice crystals. In the winter months, we have numerous ice crystals that are falling gradually through the atmosphere. On those still nights, however, these ice crystals fall flat side up, so more horizontal, and these ice crystals serve as a miniature mirror in the night sky. So what happens as these ice crystals fall gently to the surface of the atmosphere, we have light sources on the ground. We'll take, for example, a light pole. That light pole, that source, will reflect off the ice crystal to our eyes. What happens next is the optical illusion of the light pillar. This is not from the light pole itself, but from the reflection of the light from the ground off the ice crystal to your eyes. So that's where you see those light pillars shoot well into the sky, and if there's numerous lights on the ground, you can see numerous light pillars in the night sky as well. One more interesting fact about the light pillars is that you see on the screen that was just a yellow shading of color. The light pillars will take the actual color from the source of the ground. So let's say you have an orange light on the ground. If there is the right conditions for a light pillar to form, you'll get a orange light pillar in the night sky. And we can see that easily here in West Michigan. Sam just talked about it on her drive into work during the winter months. Again, this only happens in the winter, so over the course of this month, February and so on, you might be able to see a few light pillars in the night sky.